Hi, this is Jeff from Core Physical Therapy with your Wellness Wednesday tip. Today we're going to be talking about the hip flexor muscle group. And if you can see from the diagram here, the hip flexor muscles are a group of 3 muscles, 2 of which actually have attachments directly to the lumbar spine. The reason this muscle is so important is because many of us spend much of the day in a sitting position. So when you're sitting, this muscle will shorten. And when this muscle shortens, it can lead to back problems, hip problems, knee problems, etc. So in order to keep this muscle stretched out and lengthened, the way to stretch it is to get into a kneeling position like this. So in this example, we're going to be stretching the left hip flexors. And the most important part of this stretch is that you, what we call, flatten your back first. So what I mean by that is you're just going to kind of tilt your pelvis in this direction so it results in your back flattening a bit. So that's the most important part of this stretch. If you can get that part down, you're more likely to have success with feeling the stretch. So once you do that, you can then just kind of lean forward a little bit by lunging forward onto this leg. And for you, those of you who are very tight, you already feel a stretch in the front of the thigh, sometimes even into the groin a little bit. So a couple of things you can do to make the stretch even greater is, 1, squeeze your glute muscles. So if you squeeze like that, you'll feel a greater stretch in the front. And then another thing you can do is raise your arms up and bend over to the opposite side a little bit, and that will cause an even greater stretch through this area. You can hold the stretch for approximately 30 to 45 seconds. Definitely important to do both sides. Thank you for joining me today for Wellness Wednesday.